kids under the age of 18, currently making up the smallest proportion of hospitalized individuals, the protection of the vaccine would be applied to grade school students returning to in-person classes. It should be noted that around this time of year, the start of last year's second wave began, so protection for this age group will be crucial for students returning to the classroom after a year and a half at home. Cases as of now are trending downwards, just after the third wave during the summer 2021. But experts expect that the flu season this winter will be much worse and contribute to a higher number of cases in COVID. In related vaccine news, the developing world has finally found a Hail Mary weapon in the fight against malaria. Named Mosquirix, the vaccine is said to help developing African nations protect their population from the deadliest mosquito-borne malaria pathogen. Relatively rare in the U.S., malaria accounts for nearly 500,000 deaths per year, with most occurring in sub-Saharan Africa. African leaders, as well as the WHO, expect to see a positive impact. Dr. Mary Hamill, the WHO's Malaria Vaccine Implementation Program leader, stated that the vaccine is meant to limit severe cases, which account for half of malaria deaths. In her opinion, limiting the number of severe cases limits the number of deaths. This is especially true as malaria is a disease that can affect an individual nearly 6 times per year on average.
So, Bond, the FDA is going to review data on the Pfizer vaccine for children ages between 5 and 11 years old. What else can we expect from this meeting?
So we're mostly expecting that essentially they're going to try passing this through as early as possible, near late October, early November, but people are really worried about this because they only use around 44,000 kids in this trial compared to well over 100,000, nearly 400,000 adults in their trial. So there just isn't enough data to say this is safe yet.
And Bond, what is the timeline for these authorization requests, and how are other vaccine-producing companies responding?
So the timeline is they want to get it out as fast as possible. Biden is really pushing this, and as such, many companies are trying to profit off of this. Moderna is really pricing up their vaccines. They're not going and giving it to more poor countries. Really, J&J is kind of just on the side. They don't want to be in major news considering they had problems early on. But Pfizer, pushing this out, they're expanding the number of people who are actually able to get this vaccine, and they're trying to get a market dominance, especially since pills are starting to come out to combat COVID.
Bond Photos, thank you so much.